So let's start with the new project. As you can see, I am using a base called Chris's PMO base. This is in Global Programs. And I've just created a brand new project down here called Microphone for Audio Recordings. And if you look, you can see I have entered all of the required information. I have marked this project as RDFL Final Approved. And this means that this project falls within my discretion. It's a $5,000 project, so if I'm an RD or a field leader, I can approve this project. It also means when I mark it like this, that this is a time-sensitive project. If it's not a time-sensitive project, I should ask my RD to recommend it to the next IMC meeting. But in this case, it is a time-sensitive project, so I will leave it as such. So how do I alert the PMO, who will then submit the project to financial services for budget? So I'm going to come over here, back to the project name column, and I'm going to move my mouse all the way over here. I see this small gray column here, and I'm going to right click. And then I'm going to select Send Record. I'm simply going to type in PMO at rsmx.com. I could also add other email addresses. For example, if I wanted to email my RD, I might put his email address in there as well. I can choose to send a copy to myself, and then I'm going to push send. What happens after that? Well, the PMO receives your email, and we pass on the project and the budget to financial services. And as soon as financial services has entered the budget into your new project, you will receive an email from the PMO. It's an automated email telling you that the amount has been dispatched. And as soon as you see this email, you know that you can make a funds request for this project. You can also check an error table to see if the budget has been entered. So next, let me show you how to make a budget change request in Airtable. It's actually very similar to making a new project request or alerting the PMO about a new project. Let's use this project right here as an example, GP website expenses. As you can see, this project was approved by the IMC for $21,950, but I want to add $5,000 to this project to purchase a new computer for one of my staff. So, to initiate this process, the only thing I'm going to do is come over here, right-click, select Send Record. I'm going to type in PMO at rsmx.com. I'm going to come down here. I can delete this default text. I'm going to write a short message to the PMO. Dear PMO, please increase this project's budget by $5,000 for a new computer for Shane. Now, when we're making a budget change request, and especially a budget change request like this where the amount is within my discretionary authority, I need to let the PMO know that this is a time-sensitive request if I want it to happen right away. So, on every budget change request that you are saying, I want this to happen right away, you need to say, this is a time-sensitive request. By saying that, the PMO knows that this should go straight to financial services. If you don't put this as a time-sensitive request into the message, then we will hold this for the next IMC meeting. Once again, you can send a copy to yourself if you'd like. You push send, and the PMO will receive your email and begin processing the request. So after you submit the request, the PMO will make the request to financial services, and as soon as the budget has been entered, you will receive an email from the PMO that looks like this, letting you know that the budget is now available and that it is okay to request it. There is one more thing that you need to do, though, after you receive this email. You need to go back into the project, into the tasks, and adjust the tasks accordingly. Until you do that, you will see a mismatch between the tasks budget and the actual budget. So again, when you get this email from us, this is your cue to know that the budget's available and that you should go in and adjust the tasks in the project. Thanks for watching. As always, feel free to contact the PMO with any questions you might have, pmo@rsmx.com.